Who asked? Nobody. Am I gonna do it? Yeah. So here is my piercing tour with pain ratings, and we're gonna be going from least painful to most painful. And if you were here, which unfortunately you're not, you would probably be asking me, Sasha, why does your room look like the final days of the Soviet Union? And the reason for that is I am currently in the process of D2020-fying my room. So removing like the massive picture wall and like, but there's chunks of paint and chunks of wall being ripped from my room as we speak. So to cover it up, I have my massive Sex and the City poster. So I've Carrie and the girls watching over me while I sleep, and reminding me of what's important in life. So that's my clarification. So in total, I have 13 piercings, which is like not that many, but I feel like it's kind of more than most people my age. And most of them, I have 8 on my lobes. So actually, I'm not qualified to be making this video. She's not qualified to wear those shoes in that case.
Because she was unqualified to own those shoes, if that's the case.
And 12 of which are on my ears, and 1 is not. Where is it? I'm joking, it is my belly button. Spoiler. But I think we'll start with the left ear, because that's like the one closest to being like finished. Like,
It's what I wanted to be, like my vision board of Pinterest is like finished on my ear. So that's what I'm gonna start with, I think.
oh yeah, and I'm literally gonna warn you. Oh my god, sorry, my makeup. Actually, wait, let me back up. I'm gonna warn you before we go on to my left ear. It is literally disgusting. Like, you could conduct an autopsy on my ear. Like, it's literally a crime scene. Like, it's literally, there's so much wrong with it. I call it my Chernobyl ear because it's always acting up at me. But so was that ear. But like that, just the Rook is the Chernobyl. Anyways, okay, here, let me get a better view. So here she is. I'm not sure if my side profile's in view. If it is, I will be censoring it out. But she's cute. I have about 2, 3, 4, 5. I have like 6 or 7.
Why can't I count? Hello, ladies and gents. I have 7 on that ear.
My conch, my rook, my 3 lobes. That's kind of a mid-gorge lich, but it's more of a lobe. Like if we're gonna be for fucking real. And my sacked lobe. My least painful, obviously, are like my lobes. I'm not gonna waste time talking about lobes. Like, would one be bothered? But my conch is probably my most painful, which everyone's like,
oh my god, the rook is so painful. Like, I passed out, like my rook. I saw God, like I saw the light when I got my rook. But like, my rook is already like mid AF. Like, I was like,
okay, I can do anything now that I have my rook, and it didn't hurt, but my conch did hurt, so maybe I am just a pussy deep down. But my conch also was like the first one I got, and I walked in there, and I was like literally Billy Big Balls. I was like, oh, I'm so
brave. I was like 50. I was like, I'm so brave. Like, I'm gonna make myself piercing. Like, I'm gonna be so special. And then I literally
I scrumped a scream. I literally went in there and I was such a Billy Big Balls. Like, it was during High School Musical rehearsals. Yeah, like High School Musical, like Disney's High School Musical. I was in the chorus. Actually, no, I had 2 lines, so Justice is my name. But I was in the chorus and I went in between rehearsals to get my conch done, and it was my first like real piercing. That wasn't like a lobe or a helix, but we will get onto that. Fuck helixes. Anyways, my first like real piercing, and I went in and the guy was like shady AF, and I went to it with my mom, and I sat on the chair and I was like genuinely tweaking, and then he did it and I didn't know what to expect, and it was very sore. Like, I felt it in my stomach. Yeah, it wasn't the move, but I'm happy with my placement. I got him to move it and it looks quite cool. But healing was fine. Like, I was very careful with it. I was very careful with my helix as well, but that didn't serve me well. But I got done. And I'm really happy with it. I really like how it looks. I think everyone needs a conch. Like, I feel like even if someone has no other piercings, like a conch is such a statement, like it's such a standout, that it will serve you well. But it was like a 7 out of 10. Yeah. So the lobes obviously were like a 1 out of 10, like a 2 out of 10. That was a bit spicier. That still hurts, and it's been like a year and a half, not a year and a half, like 8 months. And that like kind of one further up still hurts. That's because I like never wear an earring in it because it hurts. But that one was maybe like a 3 out of 10, and those were like all like 2 out of 10s. that was like a 7 out of 10. And my Rook, the story behind my Rook, I got it done on the same day as my belly button, and I'd been like tossing and turning all summer because my Rook was like my ultimate piercing. I was like, if I can get my Rook, I can get anything. Acting as if it was like a clit piercing or something. So I went in, Dublin Factory, shut up. I went in and they were really nice. I was really shivering. I was like, again, tweaking. My friends were with me. I had like 5 people come with me just for the one thing. We were going up to see Shrek the Musical, my musical society, and we did a detour to get myself a piercing. So I got my belly button first. That was like, I'll get on to that. But then I got my Rook, and I was like so scared to get my Rook. I was like, hey, is it hurt? Like, they're like, obviously it's piercing's gonna hurt. I was like, you know, frightened. So I went in, and they did it. It was not painful, though I heard like the crunch, and like, now the crunch would like bother some people. It did not bother me. I have a sick Machiavellian interest and enjoyment of crunches and like chiropractor videos and like all that kind of stuff. So when I heard the crunch, I was like, this is scrumptious, you know. And then I got this beautiful Rook, and it's like kind of boring metal. I haven't changed it since I got it. But I don't know if I will change it. Like, I think it's kind of the silver with the gold is kind of a sleigh, like a mixed metals vibe, you know. That's what I have going on at the moment. But yeah, Rook was like 5 out of 10. Didn't hurt that much. Maybe because there's like no skin, like it didn't hurt. Because I feel like the skin is actually some of the sorest like part for some reason. Like the cartilage, I can kind of get over because it hurts like a lot in the first few days, but then it doesn't as much. Whether it's the skin, it just hurts for fucking ever. Okay, on to, so that's the right ear. Let me give you a look at her again. Now, so give me a moment for these heart earrings. They're very Lana Del Rey vinyl. They're very summer in Italy. I don't know, I really like them. Got them in Urban. Don't be fooled though, Urban is so overpriced. So I literally still give them my money. I don't know why. Because there's like no other alternatives. Okay, anyways, on to my left ear. My left ear is like my flop ear. Like, it's just not the move. Okay, wait. Snoozing, boring, snoozing. Okay, so here it is. Okay, hopefully you got a good view. I'm trying one. I guess my fucking fat head got in the way. Okay, so this helix is not what I'm meant to have in at the moment. It's a placeholder. But my real one, I took it out for a show and I left it out because I'm literally lazy AF and it's so hard to get helix back in because you have to like feed it in through another one because it's a flat back. And then it shrank, so now I can only get skinny little Brandy Melville earrings because the gauge is now smaller. So the only earrings I can get in are skinny legends. So there's a little pink one in there at the moment. And then I have just these 3 lobes, snooze fest, boring, that they literally hurt. Like, they literally hurt more than like my helix and my conch do right now. I mean, Tragus and all of them, because like I have to shove them through every time because I never have them in for long enough. Like, I did put these in for this video, and they're really so painful right now.
I should be getting ages when I got these. I got that in the summer, so like I'm 16, so I was still 16 then. March baby. I got the conch when I was 15 in like December during high school musical. I got the stacked lobe, which I really like. I think the stacked lobe is a cute thing. It's like it doesn't hurt. It's not a big deal to get, but it like adds a lot. I feel like the stacked lobe and the fourth at the same time in like June last year, so like June 2023, so I was 16 as well. And then this side I got the helix when I was 12, I think. I must have been 12. I was very almost 13 now. And then I had like the piercing itch then for like a week after. So I think I turned 13 at that point. And I got the furs on March 13th, 2020, on the day where like everything shut down for COVID. And they were selling like the aftercare liquid as hand sanitizer because there's a shortage. Core memory. Anyways.
Now, that fucking helix, A, I got it done Claire's, B, I was 12, C, it was something gone. Yeah, and it's a helix, so they heal awfully anyways. So painful. Not getting it done. Getting it done was like 4 out of 10, like literally doing her. Like, I was kind of in shock. I was like, you know. But the healing was atrocious. I hated everything. It was so sore, and I was literally 13. Like, I didn't not know I was getting in for. I'd never had like a cartilage piercing before. I didn't change it for 2 or 3 years after I got it. So now it's healed like perfectly. But I had an episode like a year ago. But anyways, we forgive and forget. But I think everyone should get a helix. Like, when I see someone who doesn't have a helix, I'm kind of like, oh, it's kind of like they almost didn't have any piercings at all. I'm like, wow, you don't even have a helix. That is, it's almost a statement in itself. I respect it though. Classy people. Yeah, so that was like a 4 out of 10. But the healing is like a 9 out of 10, like atrocious. No, not a 9. 8. I'm saving my 9. I'm like Hazel Grace in Fault in Our Stars. I was saving my 10.
Now I know, she said. You called a 10 9. That wasn't true. I'm calling 9 because I was brave. The reason I called it a 9 was because I was saving my 10. And this was it.
Okay, anyways. Next I have this little fucking demon Tragus. Wait, let me get a close up. Literally traumatizing. That was like an 8 out of 10 to get done. My most painful piercing. And people are shook. Well, at least I was shook at the time. Because like everyone, at least in Ireland, everyone has a tragus. Like even like your teachers in school have traguses. Like it's like as common. It's more common than a helix, I fully believe. Everyone has a tragus. It's like after you get your loads, you get your tragus. Even men have it, like straight men. Mine was botched. The guy did it with a curved bar. And I know, like, all these piercing fanatics, like, you see them on, like Reddit, or whatever, sorry, exposing myself here, but you see them and they're like,
You cannot pierce with anything other than a 90 units 20s, 90 rotational degree, pure surgical steel, pure blah 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 da 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 da. If you are praying and if you sprinkle it with holy water over, and then you do, you know, there's all these
rules, but this was genuinely botched. He did it with a curved bar. And if you don't know the difference, like, it's meant to be straight, like straight. He did it like a curved, like my Rook. Not meant to be done with that. And I can't get it out. I still can't get it out. Like, I got it pierced right when I turned 16. So it was March last year. And I've tried and tried and tried. I've got my dad's pliers to like trying to screw it out. I've tried multiple times, multiple days. I've tried left, right, this ball, that ball, won't come out and it's curved and took forever to heal. Though I think part of that is kind of my fault. Because I slept on it every night. And I put in AirPods like 2 weeks after I got it. Like I literally, like you're meant to wait like 6 months. I was like, oh. So literally shoved it in there. Well, that's kind of on me. But also like I can't live without my AirPods. Like actually it's piss take. Like are you being for it? Fucking real. So yeah, I shoved the AirPods in. So that's probably my own fault. But other than that, like it literally hurt getting done as well. Like it was like an 8 out of 10. Like I literally felt like I was getting shot. Yeah, not good. And my final one is my belly button. Wait, will I show? Her. There she is. It's just kind of a standard one that they pierce me with. She's cute. Yeah, so I got that done at the same time as I got my Rook in Dublin. Dublin Factory again. And I got my lollipop for that, and that was the first one I did out of the two when I sat down. And I was like to my friend, I was like, film it, please film it, because I just want it for like my own personal viewing pleasure, because as I said, I have a sick Machiavellian mind. And she was like, no, thank you, because she's like squeamish or whatever, shout out Cara. And I was like, wow, okay, so I have no video evidence, but if I did, I'll probably put it in. But didn't really hurt that bad. Like at the time I said a 4 out of 10, but like looking back I'd say a 5. So, like the Rook was probably like a 6 out of 10. And the belly was like a 5. But didn't really hurt, but the healing is really painful. Like it literally feels like someone stapled your stomach together. And I don't have like a deep navel, so like it goes flat when I sit down, which is like you're not meant to get it at all. But I showed them the place and they were like, no, it should be okay. And it has been okay. It's like been healing fine. But it was so crusty, so red, so painful for ages. And then I got it right before we went back into school in September as well. And like obviously in Ireland we wear uniforms. So my uniform pants are like these mid-length, they're not a serve, like these mid-length grey things, and like they caught on the perfect height for the top of my belly bar, and it was so agonising. I literally scrumped a scream many times in school and literally traumatised my classmates probably by like picking crust like in class. Sorry, I come across a lot weirder than I actually am. I'm not that weird in real life.
What was that? Why are they talking about?
Okay, anyways, yeah, so I was like probably like a 5 out of 10 to get done. Like didn't really hurt that bad. I had my pookies waiting for me, like my entourage of 5 people. I really loved it when I went out. I was like, because it's just such a serve. Like a belly piercing is such a serve. And like I never wanted it until I woke up one day and needed it. Like, I went to sleep one day and I'd always kind of wanted a nose piercing, but like not really. But then I woke up and I was like, I never wanted a belly piercing. Like,
woke up one day and I was like, I need to get belly piercing right now.
it was like the summer, with the only 2 weeks of hot weather we had in the entire year, and I was like, you know what would match this hot weather? Belly ring.
So I went to the guy. He was like, no, you can't get it. So I was like, oh. But I went, because I kind of low-key thought I could get it, like in my own mind. I probably like cancelled by the piercing girls for this, but then I went and I got it and I was fine.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite one. I say, like, for my favorite one is probably my belly button, because it's not on my ears. And then maybe my rook, but like you have to envision it like being healed. Then my conch, love my conch. Then my tragus, like I just feel like everyone has it and it was such a pain. I feel like it's more hassle than it's worth. Then my helix, again, basic, everyone has it, but like it's a good starter cartilage, even still, after all my complaining. Then my lobes, then my stacked lobes, so I like that, and then just like my normal lobe, because like a lobe is a lobe is a lobe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then most painful, Tragus. Second most painful, Conch, like just to get done. And then Rook, belly, helix, blah blah blah. But most painful healing is Tragus, belly. Probably Conch. Rook. Oh, sorry, helix. But helix like number 2 or whatever. Yeah, evil, evil, evil. And I think that's all. Sorry if I was really boring in mid.
But yeah, that is my pressing tour. Hope you enjoyed. Bye, pookies.